Welcome back, YouTube. EmoMax here. Now, I know I haven't been posting a lot, but I've been looking at my videos, my recent ones, and I started to feel like I was scripting my videos, and it was just really felt fake. And that's not the point of my YouTube. And so I had to do some recollection of what the purpose of my YouTube was, and that's why I haven't been posting because I really want to talk about the challenge of school and high school and higher education, and how the value of a bachelor degree has decreased in recent years. The purpose of learning in the learning environment in high school is so trash that some people hate to learn. Now, obviously, this doesn't apply to everybody in high school or everybody in college or anywhere doing education, because they come from different point of views and different perspectives, and they take in knowledge differently. But a majority of people who don't do well in the high school system or overall the school system have one thing in common. I believe this is just from what I've experienced and learned and watched from all my experiences throughout life, is that the essence of learning has disappeared in high school. Now, if you agree with me, hit a like button and subscribe, because definitely we're going to question the educational system in high schools and in middle schools or even in college. The essence, there's something missing. The essence of learning has just disappeared for some students, for some people. And I remember in the first grade, love you would love coming to school. Some people, so you would love coming to school to learn. It was enjoyable to learn. And throughout high school, throughout your elementary, you begin to realize that learning is boring. They throw math, science at you, and then you have people saying, what is the point of this? I'm not going to use this. And then they start to not see the invaluable skills that these subjects actually help you with. And for math, that could be problem solving. That doesn't even have to do with numbers. It allows you, by studying math, by performing math well, you gain this kind of insight on how to collect information and process it and problem solve into what you need that could be used in any everyday life. So there is invaluable skills in these subjects, but we begin to learn that the grade is what we care about, not the learning part. And I challenge the school system. I question it because it has not changed for the past 30 years. And this is not a common thing. This is something people are aware of. And it's just, I work with youth, and I understand like what they're going through. But this has been going on for years, decades, and the school system hasn't changed. So I'm challenging the learning environment, and I want to focus on what are we doing? What are students and people not getting? And this can transcribe into college as well, because you start to begin to feel like, learning? Who needs to do that? Like, what's the point of that? And here's the thing, that's another reason why learning has kind of diminished. And I guarantee you it's because of media technology. With the rise of technology comes the rise of anxiety, and people need to realize that anxiety is going to be a big thing. People are going to have so much anxiety, they might start developing anxiety disorders and things like that. The school system itself is, when we think about it, you go to school 7 a.m. You have to wake up 6 a.m. just to get breakfast, catch the bus, whatever, get a ride. Then you're enslaved, pretty much, for 4 hours. You have to take a class 1 through 4. You have a lunch break, 30 minutes, and then boom, you have classes again. But some of the students find it to become a chore, and that destroys the learning environment. The people who actually run the school start to not look at mental health as the factor. They They push academics, hoping that academics will help their mental health. But no, people are stressing out because of the academics, because of the grade, and that questions the learning environment. Has the learning environment disappeared in schools? And I will say yes, it has. It has diminished. Now, this is not speaking for people who are doing well in high school or doing well in school and doing well in college. You know, something about them, they realize that, they are learning, or they're putting enough effort in. And this tends to shape a bad behavior for yourself in the future. Let's think about it. You fail a class, you say, "Oh, I'm just going to make that up." In turn, when that becomes in the future, when you think about the future, because I have big anxiety of the future, that person who develops the habit, they say, "Oh, I'll just make it up, or I'll just pass, I'll just get by." They turn that habit into their adult lives, and now they're doing that with jobs. I got fired. Okay, I'll just get over it and get a new job. And then when they hit 35 years old, they're like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?" Things like that. So it's just like a lot of our learning about life and the world comes during that adolescence of high school. And that's what I believe, or during our prime years, which is like, 15 to 25 ish, stuff and like that. So the learning system, the learning environment has diminished in the educational system. No one is asking about it, no one's questioning it, no one cares enough to make a change. Why come people are not going to college no more? Because they're realizing that higher education is useless. And I am a byproduct of what it is told to be useless. I have a bachelor's degree, but I can't find any qualifications. I need so much qualifications just to find like a mediocre job to make mediocre money. And that learning environment has cultivated me to not learn anymore, or not care about learning. And that's the big subject right now, is people don't want to learn anymore. It's just like they rather just watch a video and get brain dead, and learn from YouTube. And nothing's wrong with learning from YouTube, but they're seeking other ways to learn because the school system does not teach them. And I question the school system, but I don't know how it's run. But all I know is these students, these people, don't want to learn. And I thought schools were meant to be a learning environment. It's meant to be somewhere where you want to go learn. You should be leaving that building every day like, "Dang, I want to learn some more," or "I want to play some more basketball. I want to learn some more skills." And I'm just astonished that, like, the school system sucks. And when I was in high school, I never cared. I didn't even want to learn. I was with this mental state of like, I just need to pass in order to develop myself in the future. High school diploma, and then you have teachers, you have staff people saying, "Oh yeah, college equals success." But here comes college, you finish it, and you're like, you apply for a job, and you're just like, "Oh, hold on. This is 5 years of this. Oh, this is you need a certificate in this. You need what? Like what? Where were you supposed to get all of that experience just to make, by the way, 40K a year, when your diploma itself probably costed you around 40,000 a year?" And then you have all these qualifications, you got this degree, and then you apply for a job, and you're only making 25 a year, or 40, even less. So the value of a bachelor's degree has definitely decreased in this world. And I'm just trying to bring awareness to people that they don't care, because most of the time they only care about what's on the spreadsheets. Oh, what students are doing well. They don't care what's internally going on with the student, or what the student needs internal motivation, instead of giving them external motivation. And that's the biggest thing. And the biggest question is the learning environment valid in education? And I say no. If you disagree with me, you agree with me, please let me know, because this is a great topic that I would love to talk about, love to chat about, because I feel like the learning environment in schools have disappeared. Teachers don't give a crap anymore, or they only care about the ones that get it. Pretty much like those A students. They only care about the people that get it and are pretty much integrated into the system already of this 4.0 valedictorian type inside. So I ask you again, and the reason why this video is created is because I want to challenge the school system. The learning environment is gone. The next generation of students aren't going to college because they realize you don't need it. You don't need it, especially when you're going to be broke, and especially when you're going to need all these qualifications just for a higher paying job. And it's like you didn't even need to go to college for it. And given the rise, again, pretty much at the end of this, given the rise of technology comes the rise of anxiety disorders, and that's something that's been common within people nowadays. EmoMax out. I'm just posting another video, kind of a rant, because I'm not gonna be doing scripting. I'm gonna just talk, because that's the point of my videos, right? Like, my point of my videos was to talk. It was not to just make a script. Okay, my last few videos felt like a script, and I wrote things down, notes. But all this information is gonna be on the top of my head, because I'm sick and tired of like trying to script a video. This is all genuine stuff, and I'll be trying to produce better quality videos for people, for all of you. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, and please comment below what your say on the educational system nowadays. Peace.